Recording.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Before we start our new topic today, we did half of jar, the previous lesson. Let's do a bit of recap. So can you name me the half of jar?
Name apa
Yes.
the words, alright.
The halves, yes.
Bitakali wa min fi'an ala hatta ila.
Very good. And can a half of can a jar or majrur be long distance from each other?
No, Jawa majrur.
Can it be like fi and then a few words and then you find your ism majrur? Is that possible?
No.
Yes, cannot. Okay. So very easy to remember. The two isms that are jar, right? So for example, oops, what happened? Oh, give me 1 second.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. So I was saying the two jar isms, which are what isms are jar? What isms can be jar?
Jar.
What kind of isms can be jar in status? So ism majrur means something must have a half of jar before it, and ism majrur. Or when you have a mudaf ilaihi. Mudaf ilaihi is what status?
Mudaf ilaihi is jar.
Yes, okay. So ism majrur and mudaf ilaihi. These two fragments, okay, that where the isms are going to be majrur, they cannot be far away. Okay, mudaf ilaihi also cannot be far away. Once you have a mudaf, the mudaf ilaihi must come right away after it. Okay, so remember that the two jar isms, okay, they cannot be far away from whatever that makes it jar. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so today we're gonna do half of nasab. Okay, so half of nasab is just like half of jar, so they are halves, but instead of making the next ism majrur, they make the next ism nasab in status, mansub. Yes, okay, so for example, inna Allah. Okay, so inna is our half of nasab, and lafzul jalalah is going to be the ism, okay, ismuha, it's ism inna. Okay, but for half of nasab, you can have a long distance. Okay, so for example, here we have inna, and then we have fi. What kind of word is fi?
Fi is half of jar.
Yes, okay, so inna, we still haven't find our ism that is mansub, but we already have a fi coming. Okay, and then we have what after that? Dalika, what kind of word is this?
Dalika. It's nasab word. So
okay, no, dalika is is like hadha. So these are pointing words. We haven't really learned about them. Okay, these are pointing words. Okay, so it is mabni. Okay, so it can be rafa, can be nasab, can be jar. Okay, so in this case, would it be rafa, nasab, or jar?
Jar.
Why?
Because fi apa jar half of jar cannot go far, so
yes, exactly. Okay, so we need to find ism nasab and we need to find ism majrur, but ism majrur comes first. Okay, because fi and the ism cannot be far away from each other. Okay, and then we have la ayatan. This is what status?
La ayatan, it's nasab.
Yeah, so this is going to be our
Ism to inna.
Yes, exactly. Ism inna. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it
Alright.
can be far away. Usually it's going to be nakira, meaning there's no al on it, or it's a common word, not a specific word. Okay? And if it's ma'rifah, then it will be immediate. Innaka, innallaha. Okay? So
Alright.
what are the half of nasabs? Half of nasabs are inna, anna. So yeah, inna, anna, ka'anna, bi anna, laita, lakinna, and la'alla. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I put this one in purple here, okay, with the Arabic also, because sometimes in Arab books they will not just say half of nasab, they will say maybe taukid or takkid. Okay, for inna and anna, they are
Mm-hmm.
also emphasis. It means certainly, indeed, this is emphasis already, right? Anna, it's usually translated as that. It comes in the middle of sentences, and both of them have emphasis in it. Okay,
Alright.
ka'anna, as though and as if. Okay, can be used for simile, tashbih, or dhan, like as if something, like as though something looks like something, seems. Okay, so I put the Arabic here as well, so that if you were to see these words in Arab books, then you can just come back to these notes and then see what does those words mean. Okay, if they say ka'anna is half of nasab, and they say something, and then there is the word zon there, or word tashbih there. So what does it mean? Just come back to these notes. Okay.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
Laita is used to express regret, usually something that is impossible. Okay, so like in the Quran, like Allah say, the disbelievers, they will wish that they can come back to earth, something like that. So that is something impossible. Okay, tamanni, yes, wishing for something impossible. Lakinna is istidrak. This removes any misconception. Okay. However, but, right? So not this, but this. So remove any misconception.
Mm-hmm.
And for la'alla, it can be used for a few things. Can be used like so that, reason, ta'lil, like like when Allah say, can't remember exactly what the Arabic is, but um maybe Allah say fast so that you will be successful, or you will have or you will be mutakid. Okay, so that is la'alla, for reason.
Mm-hmm.
It can also be la'alla for hope. uh, uh can't think for example an example now. Oh, do this so that perhaps you will be successful. There could be hope also. Okay, or concern or worry, ishfaq. Okay, so la'alla can be these three meanings. Okay,
Alright.
some other half of nasab notes. Okay, so we have ana,
Mm-hmm.
and the attached pronoun of ana is ni for nasab, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the nahnu, and the attached pronoun of nahnu is na, right? So when this nahnu, the ni and the nahnu na, okay, when they attach to any of the half of nasab that ends with a nun musyaddada, like inna, anna, ka'anna, lakinna, okay, there's nun musyaddada at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
The noon can be dropped or written fully. Okay, so inna plus ni, innani. Okay, it can be written like this fully. So this is inna and ni. Can see clearly. But sometimes one of the noon will be dropped and then they're fused together. For example, inni. Okay, so this is exactly the same. Okay, innani, and inni is both indeed I. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
lakinnana or lakinna, so drop the noon and put it all together, is both but we. Okay, so have to remember that. Can?
Mm-hmm.
So this is that day we have our pronoun chart. Mm. Okay. So for
Mhm.
pronoun chart, and we learned that the domain muttasil is jar when it comes with half of jar, right? Fihi, for example. Or when it's attached to an ism, it becomes a mudaf ilahi. Kitabuhu, right? His book. Then both are jar. So today we
Mhm.
learn one more here. Domain muttasil is nasab. One, because it comes with half of nasab. Okay, so innaka, for example, or innana, then definitely this is going to be nasab because you have an half of nasab.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
clear?
Yep. Yes.
Now you can do some exercise, inshallah. Okay,
Mhm.
tell me if where is the half of nasab and where is the ism of the half of nasab. So
All right.
next first one, anna lahum ajran. Any half of nasab?
Yes. Anna,
Mm-hmm.
and so
Where's the ism of anna?
whom is cannot be because it's Rafa kan whom.
Ah,
Uh,
okay, no, okay.
no,
So
because it's attached.
lahum is a fragment.
Oh, it's a fragment.
What fragment is that? Lahum. Can it be half of jar?
Mm,
Pitaka
li,
li.
li, li.
Okay, but remember half of jar li, when it's
Mm-hmm.
attached to an attached pronoun, it gets a fathah. Remember that?
Okay.
We
Yeah.
don't say lihum, right? We don't say
Mm-hmm.
lika, we say laka, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is actually half of jar and it's ism.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
And then what about ajron?
Ajaron is ism to Anna.
Yes, exactly. Good. Next one. Tahta tharo. Any half of nasab?
No.
Good. Inna allaha.
Inna Allah. Yes. Inna is the half of nasab, and lafzul jalalah is the ism to inna.
Yes, good. Next one. Bi amanikum.
No, half of nasab.
Anything we know?
Half of jar. Bi and
Mm-hmm.
amani.
Yes.
Amani.
Ni
Yeah.
i, nanti this i here is our majrur. And then what about the kum?
Kum amanikum.
Mm-hmm.
Amani and kum, it's attached pronoun, so it's apa, um mudaf, mudaf,
Yes.
mudaf and mudaf ilahi.
Yes. Okay. Because when you say this is half of jar
Mhm.
must come with ism majrur, right?
Yes.
So amani is an ism. Okay.
Mhm.
Attached pronoun, once it's attached to an ism, definitely it's going to be idofa already.
All right.
Okay. If you know this word as an ism, there's an attached pronoun, must be idofa. Then you just double check, like, no alif lam, confirm idofa. Okay.
All right. Mhm.
Next one, lakinna.
Lakinna, kan the apa, the chat tu lakinna, so
With
apa,
alif or without?
without.
So what is
Without
this?
kan?
Sorry?
So it's not half of nasab, right?
Okay. So just now we said if it's
Mhm.
attached to nahnu
Nahnu.
or ni, oops,
Uh-huh.
it can be fused. So it's actually lakinna and na,
Mhm.
okay? And then the noon drop, one of the noon drop, then
Mhm.
becomes lakinna. So you see alif at the end, you know this is nahnu there.
Mhm.
Clear?
But
So is
kan ada alif tu.
which alif?
Lakinna.
The first one, the first alif or at the end?
The first one, after the la.
Yes, there is an alif actually here. Oh, okay. Here also don't have. In the Quran, there is the alif is always a short alif.
Oh, so
Okay.
there is an alif lah
Yes, there is
patutnya.
an alif. Yes, sorry.
Oh,
Supposed to
oh,
be here.
oh,
Yes.
patutnya.
Yes. Okay. So yes, this is the correct one actually. In the Quran, you always see a very small alif.
Okay.
Okay. It will not be written la as in lam alif like that. It won't be written like that. It will always be written like this. Okay,
Mhm.
so yes, this is your half of nasab.
Yeah.
Continue. Lan tastati'a.
No, tak ada half of nasab.
Good. Next one. La'allakum taqilun.
La'allakum. La'alla and kum.
Yes. Okay. So it's not ala. Not. It's not half of jar.
No, la'alla.
Yes. Half of jar is no shaddah.
Yeah.
Ala. Okay. You can
Mhm.
have la ala, but it's not going to
Mhm.
be half of nasab. It's a different one. It's la and ala. So here
Mhm.
is la ala. This is our half of nasab. So kum
Mhm.
is our ism of inna. Sorry. Kum is our ism of la ala. Good.
Yeah.
Next one. لأن لهم عذابا.
Bi anna. Okay. Bi anna is the half of nasab,
Good.
and adaban is the isim to bi anna.
Yes. Then what about lahum?
Lahum, the la is half of jar,
Good.
and hum is the majrur.
Yes. Next one. An akuna.
Hmm, tak ada, no half of jar. Half of nasab.
Yes. The one that we have is shadda. This is not
Yes,
shadda. Good.
yeah.
Next one. An aroda.
No half of nasab.
Good. Next one. In kuntum mu'minina.
In kuntum, no, yeah, no half of nasab.
This one also not half of nasab. In? No?
Inna, patutnya inna.
Yes.
Yeah.
Inna. Good. Continue. Ka'anna fi udhunaihi waqara.
Anna is the half of nasab, and
Okay.
fi and two. So waqaron.
Yes,
Waqar.
wakaran is our ism of ka'anna. Good. What about fi?
Fi is half of jar, and then
Mm-hmm.
udhunai. And
So until
udhunai,
nine.
yes.
So this is ism majrur.
Yes.
Okay. And then what about udhunai and he?
Udhunai, and he is mudhaf and mudhaf ilaihi.
Yes. Mudaf must be light. What's the heavy version of udhunai?
Uh, udhunai, ina. Aini, udhunaini.
Yes. So this is singular, dual, or plural?
Um,
Aini.
Aini.
Mm.
Um,
Aini, aini.
Plural, plural, plural.
Plural is una,
Ano?
ina, ina.
Yes, ni apa? Musanna.
Yes, dual, musanna.
Dua,
Ani,
dua.
aini,
Ya.
aini. Okay, you got the heavy
Mhm,
version, right? Naini. You know that it's supposed to be ni, not naina. We don't have naina, right? We only have ina or una.
mhm,
We don't have naina. Good.
mhm.
Next one. Laitani.
Laitani. Laitani. So yeah, laita.
Mm-hmm.
Laita and ni.
Ni is, what's the Rafa version of ni?
Rafa origin.
Hmm?
It's ana.
Very good. Next one. Anna lahum qadama.
Anna and Kodama.
Good. Next one. Ayyul fariqoini.
No, no half of nasab.
Okay. Anything that we know?
Ayul. So this is like no alif lam. Uh, so mudhaf mudhaf ilaihi.
Yes, fariqaini, ani, aini, aini can be nasab or jar. So
Yep.
like, no alif lam, yes. This is mudhaf mudhaf ilahi. Good. Next one. Inna
In
fi dhalika la ayah.
inna and la ayah,
Good.
and fi and dhalika is majrur.
Yes, jar wa majrur. Good. Next one. Innal kafirina.
Innal kafirina.
Hmm.
Um, so inna and al kafirina.
Yes. So what's the sign of the mansub here for the word al-kafirina?
The ya.
Yes, good. The ya. Is it your
Niyabatan,
default sign?
niyabatan anil fathah. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
li'annahu jamak mudzakkar salim.
Very good. Next one. Bi anna rabbaka.
Bi anna until robba is half of nasab.
Yes, good. Rabba is our ism. Good. And then rabbaka.
Rabbaka, right, alif lam, uh, mudhaf, idhafah mudhaf ilahi.
Yes, good. Next one. Lam yatamithunna.
No half of nasab.
Good. Next one. Bi anna lahum minallahi fadla.
The half of nasab is bi anna, and the
Mm-hmm.
ism to the bi anna is uh, mm, fadlan.
Yes, fadlan is our ism of bi anna. What about
Mhm.
lahum?
Lahum is majrur la and hum.
Good. Jar wa majrur. And what about minallahi?
Minallahi is also jar wa majrur. Min
Yes.
sekali wa min. Yeah,
Yes, exactly. So why we have a fathah here?
because need to sambung with lafaz
Yes,
jalal.
for flow. Yes, we have two sukun, so we put fathah on min. Good. Yeah, so we can have even more jara majrur, right? We can have more. This usually just now we only saw like one fragment, right? Here also one fragment, so we can actually even have more. Next one. لعل الساعة قريب.
La'alla and as-sa'ata.
Very good. Next one. بأن منهم كسيسين.
Bi anna and isisina.
Yes, good. Next one. Kana Hanifa.
Hmm, kanan no
No?
kanan no
You
ya
sure?
tak.
No?
Yes, yes,
No.
tadi tadi.
What is the half of nasab that we have that starts with ka? That
Uh,
sounds like kana.
Anna.
Yes, it's ka'anna, not kana. Good. Next one. Laisa liwaqa'atiha.
No half of jar. Half of nasab.
Yes, no half of nasab. Any half of jar?
Uh, li
Mm-hmm.
before the wow and waqati
Yes, and then waqa'ati and ha.
is idafah.
Very good. Clear? Inshallah?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see what we can find here. Lil mutaffifina. What fragment do we have?
Lil mutaffifina is half of jar, the li and uh mutaffifina.
Yes, okay. So this is actually li and al
Yeah.
mutaffifina. Okay. So when we have li and al coming together, so the hamzatul wasl gets dropped. So it just becomes lil. Okay.
Yeah.
Because even if you put lam before hamzatul wasl, you're gonna skip it anyway, right? So just know that when you say lil, it's actually li and then al something. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Uh Yes, find the next any fragment that we have learned here on the second ayah. Do we have anything?
Apa?
Alladhina idak. Mhm.
Mhm, mhm. Lan nasi
Yes,
half of
what?
jar
Yes, and this will be our
majrur.
good. Next one. Anything at this ayah?
No.
Okay, what about this here? What
Dapat
fragment do we have?
wow. Oh, wow. Wow and Zanu.
Okay, so this is actually part of the word
Oh,
wazanu. It's
yeah.
actually actually
Oh.
no, 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 no. We haven't learned this. Sorry, sorry. No, we haven't learned this. Sorry. Okay. Next ayah. Anything?
Um, um, no.
You sure? Ala yazunnu ulaika annahum.
Oh, anna.
Yes, anna is our,
Half of nasab.
and where's our ism anna?
Uh, the home.
Yes, the whom. Any attached pronouns, once it's attached to the half of nasab, that is going to be our ism anna. Okay,
Okay.
good. Next thing, liyaumin azim. Anything here?
No.
Hmm, you sure?
Al-Yamin and Azim is yes apa what is it called? Not Idofah. Uh,
We have le mausuf sifa,
Idofah,
idofa.
yes, Sifah.
Yeah, okay. But we have actually a half of jar somewhere. Can you find it?
And Yaumin also.
Yes, li yaumin is actually jar wa majrur. And
Hmm.
then yaumin and azimin is mausuf sifah.
All
Good.
right.
Next one, anything here?
Li Rabbi.
Good. Li rabbi is what?
Half of jar is li and Rabbi is the majrur.
And then what about rabbil alamina?
Rabbil Alamina is Idofah.
Yes, good. Continue. Next sentence.
Kala Inna and Kitaba. Inna is half of nasab.
Mm-hmm.
Kitaba is the ism inna.
What about kitaba and al-fujjari?
Is idafah. Kitab al-Fujari. Idafah.
Yes, like no alif lam, jar, yes. What about la fi sijinin?
Is apa? Fi and Sijinin. So
Is
half of jar.
yes. What about the la? What is this la here? Can you have half of jar la and then half of jar fi and then
Mm,
ism majrur?
uh, mm, mm, la and fi.
Hmm.
La fi. Mm,
Can you have half of jar and half of jar together?
no.
No. Okay, so this one is lam taukid.
Tahu tahu.
Okay,
Nampak.
so fi definitely is half of jar already. That wins. Okay, because fi and sijin must be together. Cannot be la lam half of jar and sijin. You cannot have fi in the middle, right? So fi sijin is our half of jar and majrur. So this
Mhm.
la is lam taukid. Just emphasis. Okay.
Alright. Mhm.
And oops, anything at the next sentence?
Um,
Wama
and
adraka ma sijin. Anything?
no.
No. Next one. Kitabum markum.
That's apa? Maksud sifah.
Yes, good. Next one. Wailu yawma idzil lil mukadzibin.
Lil mukadzibin. So li and al mukadzibina.
Yes, what? What kind of
Uh,
fragment?
half of jar.
Good. And then anything here at the end? Alladzina yukadzibuna biyaumiddin.
No, nothing.
There is one.
Yeah, B Yaumiddin.
Yes. B is what?
B is half of jar and
So
yaumi.
yaumi is the majrur and then yaumi and
And
ad-dini
D is
also
idofah.
sifa.
Mas
It. Which
idofah.
one? Which one?
Idofah.
Idofa, like no alif lam.
Mhm.
Jar, right? This one we have alif lam. This one don't have. So
Mhm.
definitely cannot be mausuf sifah.
Yeah.
Okay, clear?
Yes. Clear.
Okay. Let me start a new recording, inshallah, for the next one.